哇，手车都掉啦，手车。
手車哦，呢個可能係手車。樹蔭珠嗰隻更車都變走啦。乜做啊？
呢個先。
Eastern Guangdong is facing a major flooding emergency after days of relentless rainfall triggered widespread inundation across parts of the region, leaving communities cut off and emergency crews racing to rescue stranded residents. The hardest hit area is the city of Lufeng in Shanwei, where torrential rain has fallen almost continuously since the evening of June 13th. According to local meteorological authorities, the city recorded an average rainfall of more than 329 millimetres over a 2-day period. In some mountainous areas along the border between Lufeng and Huilai County, rainfall totals reached an astonishing 588.7 millimetres, making this one of the most intense rain events the region has experienced this year. Officials say the flooding is linked to the seasonal weather phenomenon known as super dragon boat water, a period of heavy rainfall that commonly affects southern China during the early summer months. However, this latest episode has been exceptionally severe, overwhelming drainage systems and rapidly flooding streets, homes and low-lying communities. Among the worst affected locations is Jiaxi town, where dramatic videos circulating online show roads transformed into fast-flowing rivers. Floodwaters surge through residential neighbourhoods, submerging ground floors and trapping families inside their homes. In Jimen village, reports indicate that around 150 households became isolated as rising waters surrounded the community. Many residents were forced to seek refuge on upper floors while waiting for assistance. Emergency responders quickly launched large-scale rescue operations. Firefighters and rescue teams deployed inflatable boats to reach stranded residents, evacuate vulnerable individuals, and deliver essential supplies such as drinking, water, food, and medicine. Rescue efforts continued throughout the day as crews worked to ensure no one remained trapped in the flood zone. As conditions worsened, Guangdong province elevated its flood control emergency response to level 3. Authorities in Lufeng issued red rainstorm warnings and ordered the closure of all schools and off-campus training centres. Drainage operations were intensified, flood control measures were expanded, and evacuations were organised in areas facing the highest risk. The impact of the storm system has extended beyond Lufeng. Nearby Huilai County in Jiayang also experienced extreme rainfall, with some locations recording more than 500 millimetres of precipitation. Local reports suggest that several boats were swept away as swollen rivers and waterways overflowed under the pressure of the relentless downpours. Despite the severity of the flooding, authorities have reported no fatalities in Lufeng as of the morning of June 15th. However, officials continue to warn that the danger is far from over. Saturated ground conditions, elevated river levels, and the threat of additional rainfall could lead to further flooding and increase the risk of landslides in vulnerable areas. Meteorologists are closely monitoring the evolving weather situation and are urging residents to remain vigilant, follow official instructions, and be prepared for possible emergency evacuations if conditions deteriorate. Our thoughts are with the communities affected by this disaster and with the emergency responders working tirelessly to protect lives and property. We will continue to monitor developments and bring you the latest updates as more information becomes available.